These two people on screen have completely different approaches to life, and both of them are me. The second version is who I am now. Focused, dedicated, and in the best shape of my life. But just like you, I started with nothing. Now, the habits we speak on after fitness will not matter if you don't prioritize your fitness. You know why? Because health is wealth. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform even better. Now, this doesn't mean that tomorrow you just hop on some intense workout plan and destroy your body, because that's not sustainable at all. All I'm saying is make your body your purpose before you make anything else your purpose. Making my body my purpose completely changed my life and gave me the kickstart that I needed in my 20s.
Now, after I took Adrian's advice and decided to work more on my body, I still felt like there was no real path in front of me mentally. This is when I realized I need to figure out my days before they even start. Planning out my day was the ultimate step to start progressing my mind more than my body, because the body was the first focus, so now it's time to move forward. Here's a method I use to continue to plan ahead and move my mind forward. Step 1, get a whiteboard. Now make a small section on the side like this and write out 3 major goals. In this 3 major goals list, you're gonna put down everything you plan to do for the next year and make it your major goal. Only do maximum 3, don't overwhelm yourself. So we're gonna do, okay, so now that you got your major goal section filled out, your next section is going to be your daily tasks / to-do list. Everything that you're gonna be writing in this section has to be aligned with this. For example, reading a book. If I wanted to read a book by the end of this year, my daily task should be aligned with that in the sense of reading 10 pages. If you're reading a 200-page book, you will finish the book in 20 days. Another great example, backflip off the Empire State. If I was doing that, if that was my major goal, I would try to backflip off of smaller things, an 18-wheeler, because it's still a step towards the goal. I need to fix my roof. I want to use ramen. So fixing my roof with ramen, learn how to fix the roof, how to patch holes. Daily progress is important. Small wins are better than huge lucky wins. And remember, volume negates luck. So if you do the small wins enough, get to the big wins as much as you want it. Now that I've set some goals for myself, it's time to focus on one of the biggest things, the most major things that humans need to survive. Unfortunately, in this day and age, that's money. You have to understand how to manage your money first before you continue on to trying to get $1 million. You got to know how to handle 10,000 first before you know how to handle $1 million. Most of the things I learned were from books or YouTube videos. So here's a quick summary of what I learned. Number 1, set a percentage of your income after you've calculated your monthly expenses and take that percentage and put it to savings, nothing else. That set percentage, usually 20 to 50% is what I go for. Sometimes it's 80%. It just depends on how you feel, but that percentage of the check should be taken out and put into savings. Now you can put the savings into a Roth IRA or, a high yield investment account. The Roth IRA is better for retirement if you plan to save up in the long term, 30, 40 years. For the high yield savings account, you'll most likely earn 5% a year on your money. The next step is to take 5% of your income and put it aside for what me and Adrian like to call fuck you money. You're putting that 5% aside of your check, and this is for any type of pleasure you want. If you want to go buy yourself a pair of sneakers, save up that 5% over time. If you want to go get a new baseball hat, or if you want a PlayStation 16, you go and buy it with the fuck you money that you have. Now, this takes away all of the buyer's remorse because you specifically planned for this. Now, the last tip that me and Adrian both like to do is look over our transactions at the end of the week and see what we really didn't need to spend our money on. This gets rid of that impulse buying decision that you seem to get randomly according to your bank account. It teaches you how to spot these impulses before they actually happen. Now, I'm gonna put up on the screen a couple of the channels and a couple of the books that I've read and watched, and Adrian has also, I'm sure, to teach me more about financial literacy. So you guys can go ahead and dive deeper into some topics that you're interested in.
Now, the last habit might seem useless and you feel like you already mastered this, but this is learning how to enjoy life. And this is very important. When I was 19, I took a trip with my aunt and we went to the mountains in Georgia. And these mountains were beautiful. The air was crisp. The trees were surrounding. The dogs were there. The animals were there. There's peace and quiet. But you know what I was doing? I was sitting in my room, scrolling on social media. The Champions League final was on at the time. I was watching that and just doing nothing. I wasn't really enjoying my time there. And shortly after that, my aunt moved to a different country, and that was the last time I saw her. And that really hit me. And after that, I decided that I'm going to limit myself on social media. I'm going to take my time enjoy my days, enjoy nature, live with the earth, because it's important. It's important for your peace of mind, and it's important for any of the decisions you make in life. So soak in every single second of life. Social media is great. It can be a great tool, but it can also plague your life. Be present in your relationships, be present in life, and don't let that happen to you. Live through my mistake and love your life. Now, you know how we like to enjoy life? We like to eat a lot of food, and we like to rank them and show you guys our ranking. So in our last video, we put all the protein snacks that we could find, we put them in a tier list, we tried them all for you. A lot of new ones, a lot of ones we haven't heard of. Watch that video, check it out, and hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell